Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Look who's here. Starseed Awakening 1111, Karen.
Ooh, ooh.
On
She's like-
TarotStache. And is it just me or does it looks like it's glowing.
You are glowing. Glowing.
And I am very aware that my Wi-Fi is not going really, really well because I'm trying to upload a class and I've only started uploading it 2.5, almost 3 hours ago. So I'm like going, why is this taking so long? But anyhow, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I always love reading with you.
Aw.
Gives me a chance to pull out my fingers on my hands.
Oh, yeah. Here,
Mine glow in the dark, but I keep forgetting.
Yeah. Here, let my tiny hands pull your finger.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. We are just nuts, everybody.
Yes.
And by the way, if for those of you who are keeping score at home, next Sunday, I'm having a laugh and learn about light language. Guess who's going to be here? I don't know.
I don't know.
And also, JJ will be here. So it'll be like, it'll be awesome. So if you want to learn about light language, here's your opportunity.
Yeah.
I should say, it's like, here's your opportunity.
Had your opportunity to learn more.
That's right. Learn more.
We will be your, what is it, Padawan or Jedi?
I don't know. Because I only saw I think I saw 2 of the other movies after the original 3.
Gerald.
I know. No, I did see the Last Jedi, I think. The one where they finally got it right by having a woman.
Yeah, there you go.
So
we were watching that the other night and then I fell asleep. So because I was tired.
Okay.
Padawan.
So Amanda Carroll is here. Sharon Sipe is putting links into all sorts of stuff. Beth Aspasia Rising is here. And Dina Shawwoman, good to see you. Teresa is here. Hello, Teresa. And Coyote is here. Good to see you. Just getting caught up. Kristen Louise is here. Hi, Kristen. Ooh, there's trouble. Wayne Rich. Lots of trouble. And oh, look, Jane the Secret Tarot is here. And Jane the Secret Tarot is hosting me on Tuesdays with TarotStache, exclusively on Jane the Secret Tarot this coming Tuesday.
Awesome.
And Medium Betsy Palmer is work lurking. And
I was doing that last night.
Yeah. Okay. And we have Lalima, gosh. And Pooja is here. Amanda. Walking the dog. Is there a song that you would walk the dog to? Is that like, what's that? Walking the dinosaur walk or something like that?
I don't know.
Anyhow. Oh, well.
But it sounds good.
It does sound good. And Wayne is ready. He's ready. So Karen looks like she could be Grace Slick's daughter. If you don't know who Grace Slick is, you young.
I'm young. Grace Slick.
Oh, please tell me you know who Grace Slick is.
I'm young. I'll take the I'm young. No, I'm not that young, but I do have to look it up because.
Well, would you like me to tell you she was in Jefferson Airplane?
Oh, I know them.
Okay. I'm trying, Beth. I'm trying. I love it. She's like, she's so young. She refuses to wear the glasses, which help to open her sight.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Especially that picture.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, truly beautiful, really powerful. So there you go. You are totally related.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. And it's true because that is TarotStache approved.
Yeah. She could be my mom because it said she was 83.
Okay. Ziggy B is here. And okay, I'm just getting caught up. Spirit Whisper Suzanne. Yeah, JJ will be with us, and I'm looking forward to that. And oh, when Wayne only speaks heavy language instead of light language. Jeez,
Oh.
that's awful. So, anyhow, okay, we've got lots of people watching. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Here, let me put this up. If you want a reading, put it all in caps so that we can I can see it. I'm still trying to. I'm okay. Here, I'm going to hide that. And yeah, Padawan. Oh wow, that's how far back I am. Okay. Annie Bear is here. I didn't miss much. How do you know, Wayne?
You could have missed a lot. You don't know.
I could have, yes. So, Maruta is here, and oh yeah, although the Mandalorian is good, I've heard that. So, don't forget.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
I haven't. So, yeah, okay, that one's getting some good love. Walking the doggies. Milani is here. I'm probably missing people. Kristen Louise, fix that now. Good Lord. It was Walk the Dog. Jefferson, yeah, Jefferson Airplane, then Jefferson Starship, and then Starship. So they kept, you know, Amanda likes some good funk. And Annie Bear said, we really missed you, Karen.
Thank you. I have been, you know, working a lot and had a little break in Colorado. And now I am trying to get another job that isn't going to consume every waking day of my life. So,
yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Manifesting good things.
Manifesting good things. Yes. It's a good time to do that. So, lots of love for Grace Slick. Yes, Wayne does have his own language. And so long as he has your love language, Suzanne, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. Lisa Keller is here. Hi, Lisa. And so, Debbie, did I see?
Vivian says, Gerald, you and Val made Tina Turner proud. Great class.
Ooh, thank you. Hi, Viviani.
See?
Yeah, I love it. Kristen Louise is like going, wow, she does look like her.
I know, huh?
So, and okay, I'm just getting caught.
Someone you told me I look like Yoko Ono. I was like, I do not.
I would actually have slapped that person.
I felt like it too. It was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, gosh.
We have two. I realized I don't have star capabilities, but we had one that said I'd like a reading, and you got that one with Vivian.
Big nope on that one. See, Mars 54 is agreeing that you do not look like her.
No.
Okay. So I have 4 people starred. Ethnicity, Amanda Carroll, Annie Bear, and Viviani. Did I miss any more than that?
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, do you have anything planned for this week?
Calling off sick. and staying home and doing nothing. I'm
Okay.
gonna take me time. No, as far as on my channel, I don't. The only thing I have is that when we do the light language stuff, and right now it's just I'm just kind of getting my life in order and changing and getting ready for this new change. That's it.
Well, I did a reading for you, didn't
You
I?
did.
And isn't it one of those things that it's sort of like it's coming soon?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I have you, Kristen, Louise, and Lisa. So, and Wayne said, if Karen stares intently into the camera and starts singing White Rabbit, I'm out of here.
I wouldn't because I don't know that song,
It's cool.
but
It's a really cool song.
I could make up the lyrics and look intently into the camera.
There you go. There you go. And Jane the Seeker says if she falls asleep, it'll be subliminal languages or subliminal. Jane the Seeker is awesome. Awesome. So I do want to share. I have a whole bunch of things coming up this week. Look how many things I have coming up this week.
See, that is so awesome.
So I think so. And Pisces Greeter, Teresa is here. Hello. One of the things that I am doing on Monday, I'm doing overly complicated readings where I'm using my circle punch tarot cards to do readings. So if you want to know what that looks like, join me.
I'm kind of curious about the circle punch.
The
Like,
circle punch is awesome. Remind me and I will show you. And then Gigi Pardo Lord is here. Hi, Gigi. Good to see you. And Monday evening, I'm hosting Caffeinated and Unfiltered with Val, Allison, Deb, Angela, Cleo the Seer. Looking forward to that. And because no one can have too much caffeine, on Tuesday, I'm hosting a Caffeinated and Unfiltered. And this will be Richie Longman Tarot's first time doing Caffeinated and Unfiltered with Deb, Angela, and I. But wait, there's more. I'm doing readings with Jonathan Bailey on Tuesday afternoon. We're using the Robin Wood Tarot. Wednesday, I'm a guest on, here you go, Astrological Tarot and Twillo Lifestyle. We're doing readings there. I might simulcast that. If you want me to simulcast, let me know. And then
I would say yes, simulcast it.
Thursday, I have a Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club, which I'm excited about. We may be talking, after all that caffeine, I'm going to need that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm doing, we're going to be talking about grimoires and books of shadows. So that's the plan. So, well, thank you,
I love all your titles. You know, I think they're great. Woo woo witchy stuff. You know.
Yes, and Sherry, Voices from the Swamp, is lurking today in the middle of doing laundry, just listening. Well, glad you're listening. And if I've missed anyone else, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's that. So. And Suzanne Rich has a circle deck. See, but what I did is I'm just getting caught up, seeing if I've missed anybody.
Yeah,
I got your question, Mars 54. But so what I did here, let me give everybody a hint. Big circle punches. So what I did was I actually circle punched tarot decks, and then I have all of the punches in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overcomplicate the readings by putting the the cards inside each other and then read them that way.
Oh.
So, like, for instance, we have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups intermixed. And the Five of Cups is from the Druid craft, and the Knight of Cups is from the Light Seers Tarot. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Tune in on a Monday and find out if I can actually do this.
Well, that sounds interesting. My sisters, because you know me, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you got the Queen of Pentacles. Like I know what it means. So when I went to go visit JJ, JJ and Debbie and Lisa and I all met up in Colorado, Debbie gave me these.
Oh, nice.
So I can actually learn.
It's a great way to start learning. Yes.
Yeah.
And don't discount your intuition when you're reading the cards.
Oh no, that's always been kind of like the problem with tarot is those that know me know that I look off and I space out, and that's how I get my information.
Yep.
And when I read tarot, I'm so focused on getting it right and paying attention to this that I don't pay attention to that. So it's always been an issue for me. That's why I've never really picked them up. So.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the things. You are absolutely right, because there's lots of different ways to read tarot. So, and Beth said, taking notes in my phone on all these engagements made me feel like a court reporter. Oh, I love it. I love it. And Pierrette is here. Hello, Pierrette. And even Kristen Louise is like, wow, that is complicated. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it should be fun. I'm going to do a limited number of them.
Yeah.
So, because I don't know. And I may have to have a sidekick to help me just because I could zone out.
Yeah. Get lost in it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was totally a commercial. Totally. I really am looking forward to it. So I'm hoping that whoever. Oh, here you go. Annie Bear is like, when she couldn't turn it off as she tried.
No, not really.
No, and it's certainly not healthy when you do cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
And a chatographer.
So, I had to put my glasses on so I could actually see the chat.
And Medium Betsy Palmer said, sounds familiar. Cards can be a slowdown process for her too.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting, if you've ever watched me do a live with Betsy, and we've got some more planned in October, is sometimes her guides tell her to pick a card.
Yeah.
And I love that. So, and all right. Thanks, everybody. I've probably... did I miss it, Gary Stamps? Anyhow.
I did see something from Gary Stamp that said something about cards or something cards. And that's when I was like, I missed it.
Okay. Sorry, Gary.
Like, sorry, Gary.
Sorry, Gary. Trying to catch up. This is great. I am so glad that all of the best chatters are here. So, and so we have 8 people who are doing, who want readings. So we're going to pause the questions. I'm going to put that up there. Questions are closed. And I will tell you who I have. Right now I have Nalani Hypnicity, Amanda Carroll, Annie Bear, Viviani, Kristen Louise, Lisa Keller, Quilting Babe Suzanne, Mars 54. And yes, I did get your question. So I hope I didn't get miss anybody else. So I am going to give a commercial though. Okay. I had Eric from Witchcraft or Ink Witch Tarot and the Endless Oracle on my channel back earlier this year. And the Ink Witch Tarot 2nd edition is on Kickstarter until October 31st. Purchase responsibly, know your limits. I put the link on my community tab about what this is. What are you giggling about?
You just always crack me up. You're like, purchase responsible.
Well, certainly purchase responsibly. So, okay. So,
Where are you when I go shopping, huh? I need you in the back of my head saying, purchase responsibly, Karen.
I will totally send you that as a voice recording. But I will also say, but aren't you worth it?
Don't you need that?
Yeah.
You
Really?
need another,
Yeah. Another
crystal ball. You need another crystal ball. Go ahead, Karen. You can do it.
Yeah. Hey, let's start with Quilting Babe Suzanne Rich, shall we? And Lalima, I did not see your question. So, and Suzanne, if you're still here, let me know. So, I did just see them recently. So, but all right. Question: will our finances become more stable in the next year? Hi, Lori Kramer. I'm waiting for Suzanne to type in hello because she's going to make me do the phone again, isn't she?
Probably. Plus, I want to know, is it their specific finances that we're talking about, or is it like in general, all of our finances?
Oh, that's a good question.
Whose finances are we talking about?
All right. So whose finances?
She said, I'm here.
Is it your finances or is it everyone's finances? And Mars 54 loves the just general finances. So general as in all of the world or general as in the rich household? And here, general, just like at Gerald's. Our finances. Okay, so the riches would like to know how rich they will be there. So Lalima, you can put it all in caps. Let's look at this. If you've got info, go ahead.
Well, I just see a line, a line. And then at the beginning, the line dips down and then it comes back up. And so I was trying to put calendar months in front of that, trying to, how would we put that? And February just seems really intense. By the way, I'm sick. That's why I'm doing all this. But February seems kind of tough, like in that area. If I had to put a month on it, and then when I focus on February, I just get this kind of bumpiness line, and then it starts evening out and getting a little bit better. So if I were looking at this, doing this, I would definitely say plan around the beginning of the year for it to be a little bumpy, but it does get better. What do you see, Gerald?
I am seeing at the beginning of the year, it's the 10 of Swords. This is a tough time of the year for you. Everything's coming due, and all of that stuff. However, the two of you actually have an opportunity to start putting some money away and start paying yourself and start to, paying yourself, but basically showing money that you know how to manage it. You're going to shift your energy around it. And you need to make sure that you're doing that because it's the King of Swords that's going to be the one who is really, really making this happen. So okay, this is what we are going to do. And this is how we're going to do it, and we're sticking to it. So, because I think this is the wasteland. It really feels like the winter for you, because
Gerald, she said makes
yes.
sense because February is when the insurance and the taxes are due. So
Okay. Okay, now I'm getting a weird hit where my the back of my the skin on the back of my neck is tingling. This idea of the wasteland, you can actually survive on much less than what you have. Not saying that you're going to need to, but manage it with the way of, make do with what you have. Make do and mend is really feels very important. So,
and I would definitely agree with that, and just keep, as you're talking, Gerald, they were showing me like, okay, I might have $50 extra over here. What do I really need to spend it to shift it over there and just save it, and just a lot of shifting of money.
yes,
Yeah.
it's that navigating it. It's putting it in the right spots where it's going to do it. And in case anybody has forgotten, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. So, retiring December 31st and getting Social Security by then. Okay. And I would also say with that, Suzanne, part of what that is not going into work, not having that structure can feel like a wasteland.
Yeah.
Don't let that wasteland take you off track. What'd you get?
I would agree, because like I'm watching, her and Wayne doing something together. If you've ever sat in their energy, it is such a beautiful energy together, but
Go ahead. I said,
but it's like, I don't know what it is about you two that you'll be doing something together, whether, and they just keep showing me different things, like the time you guys were making salsa, or this thing together and that together. And some of these things can be used to just kind of have a little bit of, use it as a little bit of money, so whatever that means to you guys,
Yeah.
it's a way to collaborate together and do things. So.
And okay, yeah, and Suzanne, I think part of me, I'm speaking from my own personal experience. I retired at the end of 2019. I was taking the winter off. I had 2 weeks before the world shut down, and I did not have a rhythm. And so this is probably a message for me. It felt very much like a wasteland, and if I got bored, maybe money left. So, but I think if there's too much to do, won't be bored. Well, and that certainly makes sense with the King of Swords. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff. You're going to be checking stuff off of your list. So, did he ever find that palm stone?
Yes,
he did.
he did.
And I'm not going to toot my own horn because I currently don't have a horn. But he found it right where I said he would. There you go. Look at that. Okay. Thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate it. And I'm okay. And by the way, everybody, lift Karen up, lift her spirits. So, that's cool. So, oh God, what are people saying now? I need to see. Okay, yep, he did find it. Right where I told him it was. Yeah. Have an idea to make a little bit of money. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, take pictures of your feet, put them out there on that foot thing. No, I'm just kidding. Lisa and I always have that joke saying that we're gonna, take a foot, I don't know what, foot model or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no judgment here. I'm just going to say this is for entertainment purposes only. You do you. It's okay.
You do you, boo.
You do you, boo. And thanks all of the best chatters for being here. Right now, there are 30 of the best chatters who are watching and who are actually putting a timer on their phone to remind them at this time next week. It's a laugh and learn about light language with Karen, Starseed Awakening, and JJ from Tuta Speaks.
Yeah.
So, here you go. Kim C is here, and toe cleavage.
There you go. You don't know what people are into. She's like, my fat little toes. Oh no.
Oh, girl, there is no kink shaming here unless your kink
Yeah.
is kink shaming.
Yes. We love you for who you are.
Yes. And White Wolf Mother is here. Hello, White Wolf Mother.
Hello.
And, all right. So, all right. I'm going to do, Betsy shared this. Improved is different. Stable can be at any level. Sorry, but I'm picky about intentions. I get what you're saying, Betsy, as it related to that last question. So, okay, we're going to do.
I want to say welcome to Kim C, as she says she's new here.
Kim C, hello. It's good to see you.
Welcome.
It's good to see you. And yeah, don't yuck other people's
Yum.
Oh,
I love that.
So true. And Kim C, make sure you like and subscribe to all of the channels. They are or they will be linked below. Oh, and yeah. I'm hypnotizing.
Hypnotizing. It's those glasses. I love his glasses.
Okay, and I promised, who did I promise a reading to? I promised to Mars 54, and I think people want the phone. So
ring-a-ding.
I got to find it. Here we go. Mars 54. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Mars 54. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Woohoo. And yeah, I'm glad to catch you. And yes, Mars 54 is here. So Mars 54, question, guidance on trip to U.S. in November, family gathering for funeral. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So what they have me, Mars, this is very weird because they have me in a social situation, which is going to be when you guys are all in a room. And the reason I say it's very weird is because they have put silhouettes in different areas around me. And I am having to navigate through those because I'm hearing or sensing or feeling, people around me that probably don't see situations just like I do. And so instead of me stepping up and talking to this person about, no, it wasn't that way, or blah, 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 I'm navigating, like they have me like skating and ice kind of skating around these people. So I would say that you may have to navigate through some places or through some people that, you just watch that. Does that make sense? Sometimes I don't know how I can explain it very good, but they have me navigating around certain situations or around certain conversations instead of engaging and falling into the emotion of what is being said. So I would just tell you, be careful in that situation that you don't get caught up in all of that That's accurate, Karen.
That's accurate,
Family
yeah.
not at all connected, have not seen most of them in years. Yeah, it's like, you can't, there's no sense in standing on a soapbox from people that are not where you're at.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So it's like, just understand that all they keep saying is just love and light. Send them love and send them light. And that's the best way you can handle those situations.
Yeah.
Right?
It's I love what you said, because that's essentially what I got. Because I got the 3 of Cups. How you want it is you want this to be a trip that fills you up, and you can expect that. It's not going to it's not going to happen, because this is going to be an emotional time for you. The Page of Cups, it's bringing lots of other stuff up. It's bringing some disappointment and things like that. Remember, while you were there for a family gathering, for a funeral, try to honor the person that you are remembering, and focus on that. I'm just looking, and it's like, I'm pretty sure none of them are where I'm at. Oh, I can totally tell that none of them are where you are at.
None of them.
None of them.
None.
They don't even know that where you are at actually exists. So, and I think one of the things that is important for you is, I think it's important for you to remember that it's what you can control is your reaction to what's going on. What you cannot control is what how they respond. And this I also have from the Endless Oracle. I have the cat. You do you. Don't pay attention to anybody. I encourage you not to knock stuff off of a table randomly, unless it's necessary. But I think this is that point of is a cat can be really aloof, and a cat instinctively knows who doesn't want to talk to them, doesn't want them around. But a cat would actually go up and be annoying. Yes, use your judgment on how you handle that. So,
and I would agree, because how they had me skating around, like, it's like I start coming to this one, and my temper started coming up, and I'm like, wait a second, let me move from this person, and I would go somewhere. It totally is. You are going to have to be very cognizant of where you're at and where your emotions at, and on that is a really, I applaud you, because in that it is going to be a time where you can really learn some things about yourself.
yes.
And
My God. I got the healer. This
Yeah.
is going to be a healing opportunity for you. Ooh, I just got chills on that one too.
Yeah.
It's like, part of it is, I cut you off. Sorry, I'll shut up. What were you going to say, Karen?
No, it is. It's going to be very healing, but it's also going to be learning lessons, because you're going to have to look at, why does that person or that thing bother you, and kind of turning it into yourself. Does that make sense?
It makes sense to me, especially with the other thing is you are going to heal yourself by recognizing how far you've grown and expanded. You are not in their area. This is not how you operate. And sometimes looking from whence we come is really important. And it's a beautiful marker. So,
and my guides are saying, just remember, don't, in all aspects, when it bothers you, do not own their words. Okay. Don't own their words.
Yes. Yeah. She said, yes, learning and yes, perfect sense. That is how healing occurs. Look within. Yeah. Oh, there you go. And Annie Bear has a video on a channel about forgiveness healing. So, and Ian, hi Ian, I miss saying hello to you. A bird with a broken wing met another bird with a broken wing. Together they learned to sing.
Broken heart.
Broken heart? What?
Mm-hmm. A bird with a
Oh,
broken.
with a broken heart. Yeah. See, this is why I need Karen here. She's not feeling well, and she's bringing it, people.
And she doesn't even have her glasses on.
Oh, this is what happens when you're channeling that light language, I imagine. So, okay. Kind of concerned I might be stuck in a hotel room with one of them, though.
Mars, I would say manifest that. Start manifesting right now that you're going to be in a hotel room with someone who's going to, I literally see you having someone that's going to fill your cup. I don't think, but remember that manifestation and words are a very powerful thing. So if that's what your fear is, you're actually putting that out. So
Yeah.
turn it around, but I don't think you will.
Yeah, I actually think that there's going to be very different opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So
you could always couch surf from your family hotel room.
Well, and who knows? I mean, you could just, just if you know, I actually think let's just not even put that out there.
No, just it's going to be fine.
You are going to have a really great time, and you are going to have a lot of healing from this.
And
You're going to
growth.
be able to be in the present and growth. Yeah. So, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Annie Bear.
So, okay. Amanda Carroll. Amanda Carroll. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Amanda Carroll. Please pick up a white courtesy phone. And I see Lisa is here. Terry at Holding Your Space. Hi, Terry. So, and sounds great. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah. And by the way, since we're Amanda is here, I would love a reading. I still need to find a job where I can be joyful, be of joyful service.
So my guides keep replaying the word or the sentence you just read, and they kept taking out the word still need. It's like you're standing in the energy of still needing. Annie Bear, you don't have to tell me that. Sorry, my eyes went to Annie Bear's comment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. But it really was a still need, and they want you to stay focused on act and imagine this as you already have it. Already have that job. Already have this. It does come. I feel like it comes. But every time I try to pin down a month, they kind of switch it because they want you to really own it like you have it. You have that job already. Imagine you walking in and the people around you being very supportive and very caring, and, whatever it is that you define as joyful service, imagine that you have that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Amanda, interesting that you said that, because I have the Queen of Wands. You go in because you are the joyful service. Mm-hmm. You make it happen. And it is part of everything that happens. It is it is a, it is, sorry.
Can I interrupt you really quick?
Yes.
Because when Gerald said that, I literally saw you carrying a wand. Remember, they speak in I forgot what the word is. Anyways, like you, sometimes we are the bringer of that thing, and so they had you carrying this wand, doing it and bringing in that joy.
Yes. You're the one who makes it a joyful, joyful place, and the service that you provide can do that. And you know, I mean, wands can be anything. You can actually take in a physical wand. What are they going to do? You know, I actually think also part of what you can do is if you have crystals or you believe in crystals, put those up around you so that they help to shift the energy, and you get to be the one who is, people like to be around you.
Yeah.
People like to be around you. You elevate what you're doing. And I'm looking to see if Amanda has said anything, because part of it is this is what you serve. You serve the joy. It's going to make some people really uncomfortable when they see you being happy about what you're doing. They're not going to understand it. But there's something around you that is going to be engaging. And it's like, huh, what is it that Amanda brings? Because whatever she has, I want some of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the Fool. Don't let the job, the name of the job, limit and put you in a cage.
She's there. She says, "Have and believe in crystals." Thank you for
Thank
such
you.
encouraging.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for joining in. The readings are closed. Follow TarotStache. I am doing so many readings this week. It's freaking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And Amanda, also, I want to, while you are doing this, while you are giving yourself while you shift your energy to be the shining beacon of joy and light, remember to take some time by yourself so that you can recharge and you can start seeing and start exercising. You know, I did this. That was pretty good. I did this. That wasn't just pretty good. It was good. So this a deep reminder of looking into the light, seeing the light, remembering to, I don't know, maybe add Amanda, add a candle, lighting a candle as part of your daily self-care ritual.
Yeah.
It feels really good. And Amanda said, I'm good at. Well, of course you're good at. You're good at it. And okay, so appropriate. Cool. Again, Tamsy's here. I've missed a lot of people, so thank you. Sorry. And okay. We've still got a lot of people, so Amanda got you. Annie Bear, question: Mother Gaia or Earth expecting her mate to arrive? Is Mother Gaia expecting her mate to arrive? Is there anything else more to that, Annie Bear? I may have missed that.
Yeah. I need some clarification too.
Yeah. And here, let me see if I can do something entertaining while we do that. Here, y'all may not know this. This section of the video is brought to you by the word Octothorpe. Everyone say it with me. Octothorpe. Octothorpe. The symbol shown on the screen, also known as a hash mark, a number sign, or the pound sign, but most often known as a hashtag. Octothorpes are also known as stash tags. Octothorpe. I had to share that Octothorpe since Rich was in the, he actually coined the phrase stash tags.
Stash tags.
So, 8 Jim Thorpes. Okay, so did we get any clarification from Annie Bear about what? Can you give us some clarification? Is Mother Gaia expecting her mate to arrive? You haven't, Nalani. You holding up okay?
Yeah.
Okay. As she ascends, she joins her mate. That's what I feel. A native elder spoke of this decades ago. He's since passed.
Huh.
So, is she ascending to meet her mate? Look above.
I was having a conversation earlier with my roommate, and we were talking about how, like, sometimes I see, it's almost like two Earths, and one would have been like mythological creatures and all of these things that, whether it be dragons, whether it be sprites, whatever you want to call it, just all of these kinds of things. And we were like this before, and then we kind of went like that, where we're down here because of the way that we're vibrating. And we were, they were showing me that we're, with all of us lights that are, being turned on, and we're starting to understand ourselves and really kind of take care of ourselves, that we're vibrating at a much higher level. And so, they're showing me this, that it all comes together, Annie Bear. So I would say that, yeah, eventually, to me, and what my guide showed me, and then to have this conversation again tonight, it just is affirmation that, we are vibrating at a much higher level, and we are going to kind of come together. So yeah, I would say yes.
Annie, I hope this makes some sense to you. There's a spirit body 1, 2. Whereas
we're ascending with her.
We're ascending with her. Okay. I don't know what this means. I'm just going to start saying it. We are in a very precarious spot. Everything is topsy-turvy. Things are off scales. They're not balanced at all. This is the 8 of Pentacles. There is a lot of work to do and a lot of showing up, a lot of personal ascension, a lot of physical changes that need to happen, a lot of work that needs to happen for Mother Earth, for Gaia. People need to show up with that. Justice needs to happen. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. And part of what is happening is the 9 of Wands. There's this charge. People are charging, trying to do crazy things, and people are needing to fend that off from happening. People need to step up and protect and defend. More people, I think more people are awakening to that, becoming more aware. And that's what we are all doing here. Oh, Gerald, that is so spot on. And this is for the Oracle. This is the tree. And one of the great things is you cannot underestimate the power of a single tree. So really pay attention and look at that long-term impact. So, whew. Okay, there you go, Annie. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And in fact, Annie, if I can be blunt, you get to write some poems about that, I think, upcoming. If you haven't already started, I would expect by the end of the month, you will probably have some. Well, but okay. Yeah, the tarot and the oracle are so cool together. They're great. You're welcome, Annie.
Well, and Gerald, I want to go back to what you were saying, because you and I don't remember how you said it, but what they, you were talking about rising up, and one of the things that we've got to remember is that healing and that stuff starts within us.
Yeah.
Because the reality is, the more you heal, the more you take care of yourself, the more you're, and it's not in a selfish way, but the more that you're realizing stuff, and then you level up. And then the energy changes around you. So each of us changing our own energy, kind of puts us up there.
Well, it's that idea of save a single tree. If one person elevates their own energy, it benefits everyone. So, Annie Bear wrote 2 yesterday. And gotta raise the vibe. Starts at home. Yes. Okay. All right. Annie Bear, thank you. Kristen Louise would love a reading. Kristen Louise, are you still here? And if you are, please let us know the topic you would like. Narrow it down for us.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let me do this. Kristen Louise, please pick up the white courtesy phone. Kristen Louise, please pick up the white courtesy phone. All right. Jezree is here. Got it. Sharon and Heather, Indigo Jaguar, Intuitive Arts. Hello. All right. Here we go. How do I emotionally prepare for my mother's memorial? I need to write a tribute, and I can't bring myself to do it. I feel blocked and afraid to do it for some reason.
Okay, I gotta turn this way. So when I turn this way, it's because Kristen, your mom, is coming in for you. And it is basically, the thing that I keep hearing from. So when I go this way, it's my spirit guides. When I turn this way, it's because, I hear or see. And it's kind of, the conversation here is a little harder because I feel like she just passed recently. It's not something that was, So when they pass really soon, it's hard to for them to connect and learn the language. But between both of them, what I'm hearing is, it's hard you feel blocked because writing this and having to do this sealed, it's almost like I have to seal it in cement that this is the reality of how things are. And your mom is showing me that there will, so that's first number one, is kind of knowing that that's the reason why you're blocked, is because this really does make it official once I start to put it on paper. And then, and your mom is using signs that I have I call it earth magic. And earth magic is all about writing things down. They're going in between both these guys. It's like they're both talking. Yeah. So they want to talk about earth magic, and earth magic is something about writing things down. So I would write anything down that you need to release, let go of. And then your mom kind of, as parents, we don't always make the best choices. And so there's some letting go of some of that. And hopefully this is making sense. And if she writes something, then please read it off. But she hands you these bouquet of flowers, and that is always I'm proud of you. And she shows me, you having to walk and do some things, and you are doing a really good job of it. So when they show me how an Olympic person gets the medal and they put it over their head, and that's what she's doing to you. And so that is really another sign for being proud of someone for all their accomplishments, all their things. So I don't want you to worry too much, because I really do. I hear you and I see you finding the words or finding the song or the lyrics. There's something about lyrics and songs that your mom is talking about. So even though you're trying to, and she shows you trying to create this, you'll find it within something else.
She said, not sure what I'm doing, but she was proud of me even when I didn't do anything. Well, Kristen Louise, write that down, because that's a great start.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Yeah. That is such a profound. And she was, she literally, they're so funny sometimes. So she takes an apple and puts an apple right here. And so she was the apple of my eye. And you really were. And literally she's literally pointing at you going, look, she's breathing, you could have, you made her so proud in just everything you did. And so just like Gerald said, that really is a really good place to start.
She said, yes, we danced to a specific song at my wedding.
Yeah. So she's not only, so it's like you have, I would invite you to look at those moments that you had with your mom, and don't only look at the moments, but look deeper, like the song, the fact that you just said, I could do nothing and she was so proud of me, because she's saying in those is where you write your own song. I don't know. She like music? Because she keeps going back to songs. So,
yeah. Kristen Louise, there's so many people offering their support to you in the chat. And it's incredible. So it's on both of our channels. And if you're missing it, I completely understand. But there's a lot of love and support for you, some suggestions. Beth said, I agree. That's a great first line. My mom was proud of me, even if I wasn't doing anything. And you could have a lot of fun with that. And I think, they're all awesome. Thank you. Okay, good. And the other thing is I want to, so I have the Knight of Pentacles. This isn't going to be fast. It's because it's a healing process when you write this. And the cards are not telling me this. I'm telling you this. I actually had to write my mother and father's and my brothers and my nephews' eulogies, because no one else in the family was willing to do it. And so, yeah, he'll send stashing Karen. And I think so. It takes some time. How you create, and start with that, thinking about that song. Start with that line. She was proud of me, even if I did nothing. Have a cup of coffee to help you think about it. It's really important. Go out there, get with a friend. Somebody in the chat mentioned turn on your camera or a voice memo in your phone and start thinking about all of the funny things. Think about you dancing with your mother at your wedding, because that was a great time. this is going to come to fruition. I believe those are apples, Karen, and you talked about apple of my eye. Can't make this stuff up. So,
No.
and I think one of the key things is here's your reminder, Kristen Louise, and I'm going to tell you something you already know. You are going to overthink it. It's going to drive you crazy. It's going to keep you up at night. Don't allow it to go on too long. Write stuff and then you can edit it. Just get it out of your brain and onto paper. Because then when it's all there, then the diplomat can stand in and go, okay, let's put this together this way. This really is impactful. That makes sense. So you go as a diplomat or the editor, get it all out of your brain. And then allow, and then take a step back and go, okay, I'm editing this now. So, and Ian said, strange that you were talking about songs. I started writing songs again. I should have done this years ago. Well, good for you.
Yay, Ian.
Yes. Bullet points, throwing out things over bullet points. Give yourself 2 cups of coffee to be able to do it, and then walk away, and then come back and look at it later. So
Literally, Gerald gave me that advice. He's like, you're going to start writing poetry. And I'm like, I don't write poetry. I cannot write poetry. And sure enough, I'm riding to work. My roommate's driving, and all of a sudden these bullet points came out, and then I was able to put them together later on. So just find your quiet space, Kristen, and allow yourself to just release. It's part of the healing.
Yep, very much so. Thank you, Kristen Louise. And as other people said in chat, it is part of the grieving process. I was glad that I was able to do that for my family members. So it's great. Lisa Keller, you said me. What do you want to know, Lisa? Sorry, that sounded awful. Lisa Keller, what do you want to know? Lisa. Oh, here.
I do want to add in
that,
one of the greatest things I think about starting the YouTube was finding such an awesome community, and the way that we all support each other in our time of need. I mean, I've been doing this off and on for 3 years. No, 2020. Yeah, 3 years, and it has been amazing to watch how supportive and how wonderful you are each to each other. And to me, it's a pretty amazing community. And so I really, best chatters, hashtag, want to say thank you for all the support and love that you guys give to each other. So.
Excellent. Lisa Keller, are you here? She's going to make me do this. Lisa Keller, please pick up the white courtesy phone and tell us what information you'd like. Lisa Keller.
16, 23, 14. I just
3.
3. There you go. There's information.
When you win those, we expect, links are below in my channel on how to donate to Karen and Gerald.
There you go.
Send it as friends and family.
Uh-huh.
All right. Lisa is here. LOL, I'm here. So give us a direction, Lisa, if you can.
Because otherwise you're going to have pets pop in. I'm telling you, somebody has had a pet beaten around me since we started this.
Well, and as Medium Betsy Palmer says, is if you just start saying you want a general, expect to get homework. Because this is exactly what your team is going to do. So Wayne really likes that phone. I can blame the idea for that from Jane the Seeker Tarot. Okay, any messages from my dad, Ingval Knutson, everyone called him Bud, as he passed away February 15th, 2004.
I never get names. You know, it's weird that I'm actually calling his name out because that's
Yeah.
not how I do it. So it's kind of like, oh, I have somebody's name. I don't know how to do that. I'm like, hello, are you there?
There you go.
Okay, so Lisa, I am going to need some participation, lots of participation here. The way that I connect with spirit, and especially like this, is the more that I know that that person really is who it is, then it's a stronger connection.
Mhm.
So this person in front of me feels like this would have been a person. Like, I don't feel like he's very talkative. But when he says things, I really want to pay attention. Does this sound familiar to you?
He's 100% Norwegian, she said. And she said, okay, Karen, so it's coming.
Okay.
Because
It's
again,
always a
slight
lag on.
simulcast.
So, yeah, so I get this feeling that, you know,
Yes, it is. She said, yes, it sounds like him.
You know, and I just see that, you know, he feels reserved. He feels like someone that would have been like, he's got me standing back looking at everything and kind of taking it all in. He's not the one that would have been in the middle of the crowd. Does that sound familiar? You know, immediately he goes to, I'm just going to go ahead and go, and because it just, the lag is too much.
Go for it. Yeah.
So immediately, there is something that the way he's communicating with me is through emotion. And so there's something that he is really kind of feeling in the aspect of watching you go through some things. It would have been after he passed, he said, to watch you go through that, and to the struggle that you know, and whatever this means to you, the
She said yes.
struggle that you had.
Okay. She said
Okay,
yes.
good. Awesome. So I feel like there's he's literally watching you struggle, and this feels like it would have been a few years. This isn't something that would have been one little thing. It was a couple of, you know, if I had to put a time limit, he's saying years. And, you know, he watches you fall down, and then he's trying to pick you back up, and you just keep, you know, he's like, her legs aren't sturdy, whatever that means to you. You know, and he feels like, you know, he wishes he could have been there to support you more or to help you more. But, you know, even through it all, you know, he wants you to know that, you know, there's definitely some proudness of the way that you handle things. And I don't know what he's trying to say here, even if it may have been stretched out, or you feel like maybe it took too long to go through. Does any of this make sense to you?
Yes, you're right, Karen. And he was in the military. He was in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it just, you know, I think the thing is he's never left you. So it isn't something, you know, it's almost like, so when they give me these signs of smell, of a feather, of a coin, and of a bird, that basically is my communication, my way of saying that there is a sign that you have for him that you've kind of assigned. Like, for instance, when I find feathers just walking around, I know that my brother is with me. So he's like, in those moments that you have assigned whatever your sign is for him, whether it's a grasshopper, you know, he shows me dragonflies, whatever that sign is, or even the scent, it truly is him. So don't second guess yourself. There's another male figure that's in your life. I don't know if this is, because he's getting kind of like talking faster. So I feel like this would have been a significant other in your life. There is some mixed emotion in that, and then it's like a mixed feeling. But then he goes back to you, and then he says how proud he is of you. And then he goes like this, which is my sign for, pat yourself on the back. I think sometimes we're too hard on ourselves, and we don't sit here and look at the really good stuff that we've done, because it's easier to criticize. He's like, it's weird because he like bows to you to tell you how awesome you're doing. But and he is around all the other ones. He says all the other ones. It's so, just know that he's there. He hasn't left you, and the signs that you have, he truly is there for you, and he'll continue to be there for you in this way. It's very odd because was there a question about what's really odd is he's, what is that word? Is there a question about your family, whether his death was brought on by something that would have happened in Vietnam? Does that make sense, Lisa? Because, he keeps showing me the color orange. And so was there a question of something like that? Like it's almost like if he had something with the lungs, and that may have been an issue, because that's what he kind of shows me as like something like, are you guys wondering about that?
She said, I know he was with me. He gave me the strength to go on. I did go through a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's it now. The chat, for some reason, our chat on my side just kind of stopped. So the chat is coming back. But I do get the feeling like, there are some questions of whatever had him pass. And when I start talking about his death, I immediately, and it could be because I'm sick. Okay. I can own this. Immediately my chest gets a little bit tighter. But I'm curious. Everybody keeps saying Agent Orange. I'm trying to see if Lisa is wondering about that. Well, basically what he's saying is, if there is, because sometimes they draw a line from they drew a line from the family member to him, and he just kind of erases the line, and it's like, let's not focus on this. So he erases the line. Yes, I know he passed from Agent Orange, like a lot of men that were in Vietnam, but he passed from pancreatic cancer. And so, he doesn't want you to be concerned with how or what, because he really does draw the line, or erase the line. It's almost like, don't focus on something that is done, because it would never, you'd never get anything from it. So it's like, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on your life. Know that, he's proud of you. You're doing the best you can do, and that he cares and loves for you, and he hasn't left you guys. So. Whew.
That was incredible. I don't have more to add to it other than I think he may have reincarnated already.
He's fast. He talks fast.
Yeah. And he's, I got this card. He points out the stuff that nobody wants to see, but they need to see it in order to grow. So, but I do get the, excuse me. I do get the feeling that he has, if you believe in reincarnation, he is already reincarnated.
Mm-hmm.
And of course he has the ability to still be your father and still to be around you. And oftentimes he is that holder of some emotions for you when they first start showing up. and they're hard to feel. But yeah. And, he may be a beacon in the light when things are really, really dark for you. So remember that. So, wow. Thank you, Lisa Keller. Wow. Karen, that was great. Dang.
And I was going for the dog. No, just kidding.
You were going for the dog?
Yeah, there's a dog here that has passed. So it was like I was going for the dog.
Got it.
When you say, and it's true, when you say, tell me anything, anything's going to show up,
Yeah, that's exactly. All right. Viviani, are you still here? Oh, chat just way jumped. My dad has reincarnated. Yes, I believe in it. Okay. And Gerald, which tarot cards did you say those are? It's the Ink Witch. Here, insert commercial here. And it just posted on Kickstarter, the second edition. They're really, really wonderful. So, and I put something on my community tab about them. So, and Viviani is here. Would love a reading if time allows. Viviani, do you have a specific thing that you're looking for? A message about the projects I'm working on, please. Okay.
I'm trying not to sneeze.
Go ahead and sneeze.
It's very odd, Vivian. I'm Viviani, sorry. Or Vivian. I can't even think. Vivian. It's got me. So my sign for, things coming together has always been puzzle pieces. Like a bunch of puzzle pieces, and then they move the puzzle pieces around. So that has always been my sign for just give it some time. Things will come together, it'll work it out. But then they came and erased some of the puzzle pieces. So it's like we may have to look at it and they want you to know that it's not so much because, so they say sometimes you can be pretty critical of yourself. So it's not about, damn, I shouldn't have done that with this, and I wasted time on this. They don't want you to feel that way, but you may have to erase some of the things that you thought it was going to look like or how it was going to do, and then, do it a different way. Does that make sense?
Actually, it does, because to me anyhow, because I got the Two of Wands, which is the card of, some careful planning and looking at things and being, estimating. I also have the Wheel of Fortune, which shows up is Viviani, expect some of the unexpected things to show up and take advantage of those to point in a new and unexpected way. You are going to have to stick to your guns on things. This is justice. So make sure that no one is doing you wrong. So it does feel like you can be truthful to that. But one thing is, I love this. This is the Justice card. And then the overall feeling is the Queen of Swords. So you are that justice. You are actually putting it in there. You're going to actually get the things done. And you're going to have to actually, unfortunately, you may actually have to be the one to do them instead of waiting for other people to do them. So, but yeah, but she said, thank you, Karen. That makes a lot of sense.
No problem.
So, Viviani, I hope that is helpful for you. So, working on different things. and learning new things. Yep. And you are, I mean, that's the key thing. I think you are learning them. You're just not experiencing them. You're learning from them.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Lisa said, Gerald and Karen, my dad has reincarnated already. Thought he would wait until I and my siblings and mom passed. Is dad still in my family since he had been born now? He might be in your family. I mean,
Gerald and I both go.
he might be, but I got my left side started to tingle when I read that line. He may have, but I don't know. What do you feel? It's a hard one.
You know, when people read sentences, the reason I take off my glasses so I don't have to read it, you know, and when I saw that, I think that we have a very limited belief about how spirit works, you know, and when you were reading that, I literally saw two lines, you know, like I'm able to split myself two different ways, or 3 or 4 or 8 or 16, so that as a spirit, I can learn so much. So go back to what Gerald said before, which was something along the lines of he can still be there for you and be reincarnated. And that is totally true.
Yeah.
So when Gerald read that, it's like, yeah, a part of him can be in your family, but a part of him can be over there, and a part of him can be back there, and a part of him can still be connected. But understand that that is your personal belief system. And my belief system is that our teeny weeny computer brains cannot fathom the amount of beauty and things that happen in spirit. So,
yeah. Okay. Are you up for another couple?
I think so. Just another couple, and then my batteries are definitely going quick.
Yeah. All right. Lalima, are you still here?
Don't make him do it.
Lalima, are you still here?
Lalima.
Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Lalima, please pick up the white courtesy phone. Lisa Keller said, my first grandchild was born this past May.
My guides told me not to give away anything, so I can't tell you. So I can't say.
Okay. And Medium Betsy Palmer said, Karen, I agree with what you said 100%. That idea of we can be in multiple paths, multiple things. So, okay. So Lalima is here. Could I get a message on career? Confusing on whether going abroad should be next move.
Okay, so you don't have to say specifics, but are you in the States? Like, where are you currently now? So I can place you on my map in my head so that I can see where you're, because when you're talking abroad, you know.
Yeah.
Because we do have all of us,
India.
I mean, we have people.
They are in India.
So you are in India currently. So automatically my guides give me two lines like this. You know, it's almost like, you know, so to me, it would be two places that you may be looking at or thinking about. When I ask if it's west, you know, if I had to, they automatically go west and east from where you are at. Don't ask me because geography and math are not my thing. But it's almost like wherever the pinpoint of east, wherever the pinpoint of east would be, that feels a little better than the pinpoint of going to the west. Does that make sense?
Curiouser and curiouser.
Okay.
No,
She wrote something.
I'm a doctor. My initial plan was to set up and start off full-fledged here. Now I'm like a work experience. I'm like get a work experience and come back, contemplating between India, Dubai, or some other country.
And is Dubai west or east of you? Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay. She is checking.
Oh, thank you, Lori. Lori sneezed for me.
Aw. See, again, the best chatters.
Best chatters.
Best chatters. And Lisa Keller, what did you get? Is my granddaughter, my dad reincarnated. Okay, it's west. It's west.
Yeah.
It's west.
Okay, so remember, where's that card that says Gerald? You know.
The one that says for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. I mean, to me, when you start going to Dubai, it's like it kind of stops. It doesn't go all the way to the land. But if you go to the east, that one is going to take you to the land. So whatever's east of you is where I would look. And honestly, you know, just manifest it that spirit takes you where you need to go, whatever's in your best, you know, interest, whatever has your highest and best good, and put it out there. And whatever's not good for you, throw huge boulders in that space so that you don't go that way. That's what I would do.
And they
My
said
hometown is east.
to where my parents want me to come, full-fledged if I do. I'm actually going to say this. I think what I have is this you need to think about this, what this means a lot longer. This isn't a quick thing. You need to slow down. You need to figure out the plan. You need to look at it. Ultimately, what you're going to do is you're going to be successful with it after you have taken the time to plan and look at your options and have done the investigation, because the important aspect of it is part of it is what do you want to do? What do others want you to do?
Yeah.
And you need to really consider that, because I do think pay attention to where your interests lie and double check it. Nothing wrong with starting an investigation with where your intuition takes you, but definitely do that research, because that's also really important. So thanks for letting us read for you. I hope that was at least helpful. Let us know, how it goes. But again, it feels like it's going to be a bit more of a process.
Take your time. It doesn't have to be decided now.
So trying to definitely to ponder over what my heart wants presently. I get that. All right. I am think it in depth. Yes. And I'm going to call it today, because Karen has given us an hour and 34 minutes of her exhausted self. And we did have a few more readings, but catch up with me later in the week. I've got lots of readings coming. So, and Patricia Tyree has stopped by. So, and
on what day are we doing it?
We are doing our next here. It's a Laugh and Learn next Sunday, October 10th, with JJ, Tuta Speaks, and Starseed Awakening. They're going to enlighten me on what is light language, because honestly, I have seen it, but I don't know a whole lot. So I'm going to
Very
learn with you.
interesting. There you
Yep.
go.
And oil painter Diana, also known as Wonder Woman, has been lurking. So, but all right, we will say good night. Thank you, everyone. Like and subscribe to all of our channels. And Karen, hang out just a second. And everyone, you take care. Bye.